It's interesting for me as a Chinese to see a lot of foreigners talk about how safe China is when they're visiting China. One reason is that I think the local people is generally think their home as less safe than the visitors. I think generally it's because the locals know more stuff that the tourists won't be able to know. And maybe it's the language thing or the culture things. And different peoples watch out for different things, I guess. Like for example, in China, we still worry about food safety. When we traveling abroad, we are just sort of less worried about it. The second interesting is that we just talk about China as a high trust society where people just can can leave their stuff around and no one will take it. It often took me a while to adjust because it wasn't like that 10 years ago or 15 years ago when I was growing up. Whenever we go out, like my parents will constantly remind me to watch my stuff. And also, when you visit in China, mainly the southern part, you can see a lot of like fences building around the balconies. That's not for stopping kids from falling down, right? That is for stopping robbery and thieves at night. And it's also funny that the guy on the first floor installed the fence, and if you live on the second floor, you have to install it because the thief will use the fence as a ladder to climb up. So in many cases, the whole row of the balcony will end up installing these fences.